What's up, YouTube? NBA Jerry here. Here to talk to you about the NBA Finals matchups. The small forwards. The one that everybody's been waiting on. Now, this here is probably going to be one of the greatest matchups in NBA history. I mean, I don't think I'm going too far saying that. I really don't. We're talking about and I don't care what anybody says, they are the number one and number two players in the NBA, okay? I know Westbrook had a great season and James Harden's been playing good, and I know Golden State, Steph Curry's team, and he's won the last couple of MVPs and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, and I like Anthony Davis too, no disrespect to him, but the second best player in the league is Kevin Durant. So this matchup here is going to be big. Huge, man. I mean, this is going to be historic. I mean, I cannot wait for this series. I can't. So let's get right into it. Let's start off with Kevin Durant. All right. Now, first of all, he's in a quite a predicament. He really is, because I like Kevin Durant. Okay, I like him, but I'm starting not to like what he's doing. No, what he's done, what he's doing, and what he's saying. Okay, here's what I mean. I don't like when he went to Golden State. Didn't like it. I didn't like how he went to Golden State by leaving and not saying anything to Westbrook and stuff like that. And I don't really like Westbrook either, but I don't like how he handled that with Westbrook. I mean, I think Westbrook deserved a little bit more respect than that. I don't like what he's saying. He got all mad at Shaq when when JaVale McGee was, him and Shaq was going at it. Basically, Durant called Shaq a bum, and all he could do was dunk and stuff like that. I mean, come on, man. And there's many quotes that he's been saying. Him and Stephen A. Smith been going at it back and forth. If you don't like it, don't watch it. Now he's saying that the championship is basically not that important, and after I won it, what else is there? I mean, Kevin, come on, man. Come on, dude. Why did you go to Golden State if a championship is not important to you? It is important to you. That's why you went, okay? You were up 3-1 against a 73-9 team, and you blew it. You blew it. So now that the finals are starting, to take the pressure off you, you say that bullshit. Okay, and I didn't like that when he said it. Excuse my language. You know what I'm saying? And now the finals are getting ready to start, and he's trying to downplay stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? And I like Kevin Durant. I think he's a real, real good guy. When he had his MVP speech, I was up there crying too, just like everybody else. Where's that dude at? Where's Mr. Humble at? And like Stephen A. Smith said, man, he's gotten a pass for years. He really has. But now it's time to put up or shut up. Okay? You are the best player on the best team, period, point blank. This team won a championship without you. They went to the finals without you. They broke the NBA record in wins without you. And now you decide to join up and try to defeat, Cleveland and LeBron. That's why you came, to win a championship. And now it's here. Now, no mistake about this, okay? Let me say this before I get into the matchups. The pressure is on Kevin Durant, period, point blank, okay? It is not on LeBron James. I know everybody keeps comparing him to Michael Jordan, which I think is asinine, and I'll get into that in a minute. But Kevin Durant, when he decided and chose to come to Golden State, he put the pressure on himself. I mean, as simple as that. I mean, he's a smart dude. He's not stupid. So for you to go to the greatest team in NBA history record-wise, and not to think that if you go to the finals and you go up against LeBron James, who's already won and proven himself. I mean, I said this for years. When LeBron left Cleveland the first time and didn't win a championship and went over to Miami, I said this. I said, if LeBron ever wins a championship in Cleveland, that's like three. That's like a 3 championships win in 1 year for LeBron. And he did it. You know what I'm saying? If he loses to Golden State, if LeBron loses to Golden State, who's going to say something about that? Unless he plays like he did in Dallas. Okay? But if he goes out there and plays like he did in 2015, because they lost in 2015, remember? Kevin Love was hurt. Kyrie Irving got hurt the first game, and they lost. Who's saying something bad about LeBron when he lost that year? Nobody. He lost to in 2007 to the Spurs. Nobody's talking shit to him about him losing that. He was supposed to lose. And then when he lost in 2014, I believe it was, his last year with Miami to San Antonio, he was undermanned too. Dwayne Wade was hurt. Chris Bosh wasn't doing nothing. And he was a one-man gang. He went off. He had a great series, and he had good numbers. Like, he'll always put up good numbers. He's going to put up good numbers in this series. But he lost to a better team. And I think the stats are in his 6 finals appearances or something. No, his 8 finals appearances, he's 6 times he's been the underdog. Okay? It's not like that for Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant, everyone's thinking that LeBron is not supposed to win this, and Kevin Durant is, and he's a scoring machine like Stephen A. Smith says. He rolls out of bed scoring 30 points. You know, you are an offensive juggernaut. Your team is better than Cleveland, and you have no business losing to Cleveland. Period, point blank. All the pressure is on Kevin Durant. And if you lose again to a team that's inferior to you after coming over and jumping ship from Russell Westbrook, I'm sorry, man, you got to pay the price. And the price is you are going to hear it, just like LeBron did when he lost some finals in Dallas. You know what I'm saying? But if Kevin Durant goes out there and scores 35 points a game, and let's say Steph Curry and Klay Thompson and Draymond Green don't do nothing, then I'll give him a pass for that. You know, but if he looks scared and the lights are too bright, then, hey, man, they're going to let him have it. He's not a true champ. And plus, honestly, I love Kevin Durant. He is the second best player in the league, but he's not a historic player. He's not going to go down as a top 10 player of all time like LeBron is. He's just not. You know what I'm saying? Because of the things that I mentioned before. So all the pressure's on him. No mistake about that. All right, so let's get into the matchup. Sorry about that. All right, first of all, Kevin Durant doesn't have to guard LeBron James by himself, okay? He may start off on him. He may not. He can pick his poison because he can just guard Kevin Love and just chill. You know what I'm saying? Draymond Green is going to be guarding LeBron James for the most part in the beginning of the game. And then you got Andre Iguodala, like I talked about on the bench video. Andre Iguodala is going to be on LeBron a lot too. So that takes the pressure off right there for Kevin Durant. He doesn't have to have, to guard LeBron James. He can just chill and guard Kevin Love and stand in the corner because that's all Kevin Love does now. And if Kevin Love decides to post up, will Kevin Durant need some help? A little bit because he's lighting the pants. But I think he can do okay against Kevin Love. Now, with LeBron James on offense, he's going to have to guard Kevin Durant. I mean, who on the Cleveland Cavaliers roster-wise can stick Kevin Durant? We can't put Kevin Love on him. We can't. Everybody knows what'll happen if because Kevin Durant is just, if you don't have a broomstick in your hand, you're not going to affect his shot. Okay? Kevin Durant, as simple as that. And Kevin Love is way too slow to guard Kevin Durant. And then you got J.R. Smith. I mean, come on now. He comes up to Kevin Durant's chest. Okay? So he's too small. So LeBron has to guard Kevin Durant. He has to. I mean, we don't have anybody else to do it. So with that being said, if LeBron has to guard Kevin Durant, who is the best scorer or one of the best scorers in NBA history, and the best scorer in our league today, he has to guard him for 42 minutes. And then he's got to turn around and not only score for us, but then, run the offense, make sure everybody's at where they're at and stuff like that. You got to give LeBron James a lot of credit for that, man, if he can do that. So like I said, the pressure is on Kevin Durant. It's not on LeBron. Kevin Durant will guard LeBron James. He will. But LeBron James, as great as he is, a lot of people don't realize this, but a lot of people get mad at LeBron for resting in the regular season. This is why he rests, ladies and gentlemen, so he can guard Kevin Durant and these guys in the playoffs. Believe me, you're going to see a different LeBron on Kevin Durant. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say he's going to shut down Kevin Durant because he can't. Even LeBron can't guard Kevin Durant when he gets it going. He just can't. Because sometimes I've seen Kevin Durant make LeBron look small on defense. Okay? Like when Kevin Durant comes down and pulls up those threes and he's jumping like 2 feet off the ground and his release point is like damn near at the rim, even LeBron James can't stop his shot. You know what I'm saying? But what LeBron's going to have to do against Kevin Durant is he has to get into him before the catch. Do you understand? So you have to deny Kevin Durant the ball, period, point blank, because if you can't have the ball, you can't score. Now, I know Kevin Durant comes off a lot of screens, and that's asking a lot for LeBron James to do, but LeBron James trainers, them ice buckets, them heating pads or whatever, are going to be working overtime this series because LeBron's going to have to work his ass off on defense, period. He does, because he's going to have 3 or 4 different people on him because Sean Livingston's going to be thrown in there on him too a little bit, like he did last year and the year before that. So LeBron's going to have to make it difficult and get him on the catch. Also, what LeBron's going to have to do is when Kevin Durant is guarding him, okay, when Durant is guarding him, and Draymond Green too, but to wear Durant down, he's going to have to post him up. LeBron doesn't have an advantage on the perimeter, not a big advantage on the perimeter against Durant because Durant's foot speed is just about there with LeBron, and he can contest LeBron's shot, because he's so tall. But if he posts him up, Durant is way too light in the ass for LeBron James. Way too. So he's got to post him up as much as possible and get that man into foul trouble. But as far as defensive-wise, like I said, LeBron's going to have to get up in him, and he's going to have to make him, before the catch, force him to use as much energy as he can, even before he gets the ball. And then when LeBron has the ball and Kevin Durant is rarely on him, he's going to have to make him work. And then Kevin Love, they're going to have to run him through some sets, too, that he makes Kevin Durant move around a little bit. Because Kevin Love just cannot be a stand-up three-point shooter against Kevin Durant. Kevin Love has to post Kevin Durant up just for the simple fact to help LeBron James out on offense and defense. Because you got to wear Kevin Durant down, too. You got to make him work. He is the key. I know we talked about Steph Curry and Andre Iguodala and Draymond Green and all that, but I'm telling you right now, we can stop Kevin Durant, just like Harrison Barnes last year missing all those shots. If we can hold him down, okay, we have a real good chance of winning. You know what I'm saying? But if Kevin Durant gets loose and he puts up 35, 40 points, it's going to be a long night for Cleveland fans, LeBron James fans, and it's going to be real tough to beat the Warriors like that. So my prediction, who's going to win this matchup? This is tough. The obvious choice, you're going to say LeBron because he's the number one player, and he's my favorite player. And, he's the most famous player, and everybody's going to pick LeBron. That's not the reason why I would pick him if I did. But who I think is going to win this matchup overall is the person that's going to win this championship. Because I don't care. Steph Curry's great. I know he's got something to prove, and I know he's going to do good. But these two gentlemen right here are going to be the finals MVP. It's either going to be LeBron James or Kevin Durant. And I'll tell you who wins the matchup tomorrow when I pick my finals MVP, or who's going to win the championship, because who's going to win the matchup. Whoever wins this matchup is going to win the championship and going to be the finals MVP. No disrespect to Steph Curry, no disrespect to Kyrie Irving. That's just my thoughts. So tomorrow, stay tuned, and I will tell you who and why will win the matchup. Let me know what you guys think. All right, this is gonna be a historic matchup. Like I said, Kevin Durant or LeBron James. Who's gonna win the matchups and why? Let me know, guys. All right. Thanks. And I'll talk to you soon. I'll see you tomorrow in my prediction video. Peace.